really reminds me of the Scottish Highlands.
Here we are standing at Lake Dobson, 8 degrees, and the wind, which is I think going to blow up a bit, so we've got heaps of layers.
Morning, we're here at the Mount Field campground where we've camped overnight, camping tomorrow. We've got a pard site for $20, so it's really quite reasonable. It is chockers though, so it's a little bit uncomfortable. And Lizzie, what are we doing today?
We're doing the Horseshoe Falls walk, and that includes the tall tree walk, which is obviously something I want to do. And that's the Russell Falls, the Horseshoe Falls, and the Lady Barron Falls.
That's right.
And it'll be about 2.5 hours, I reckon.
2.5 hours?
Yeah.
Is that for us or is that all trails?
I don't know, it's just sort of in my head. I must have seen it somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then let's get going.
Okay.
The path to Russell Falls would qualify as accessible. It's great. It's paved most of the way, well, all of the way actually. So you can get to the bottom of the falls even with a wheelchair. Coming up to the top of the falls is not the case. There's heaps of steps, but they're very well maintained. So I think I found something a bit special here. Maybe one of you can let me know in the comments if this is the case, but I think I've just found a glowworm cobweb.
So you're going to measure the tree?
Yeah, this is apparently a clinometer, so it measures the height of the tree. Let's see.
How does that work?
It's an angle thing, I think.
That's the tree you're measuring. Wow.
It's that one there. I've got 50 degrees.
The result here, and ta-da, 50 degrees, tree height 71.7 meters. Well done.
This is Lady Barron's Falls, and I think this is the nicest, in my opinion. I have to say the track preparation is just absolutely out of this world. This is one of the best tracks I think we've ever walked on. This is the way back to the visitors centre. There must be 100 steps, maybe more. So we're working our way up. There we go, we've completed the 3 waterfalls walk plus the tall trees walk. Lizzie, what did you think?
Well, the waterfalls, they're very pretty, but they're waterfalls again. So after a while I find that the wow effect, I mean the forest around the waterfalls is amazing, but for me it was the tall trees. I mean, I literally have a sore neck from looking up at it.
Yeah, okay.
What did you think?
Yeah. So I thought it was a very nice walk. I thought the trees were very impressive, the moss and all that. And the condition of the track, I think, is just wonderful. So it really is, it's an accessible track. That means you can go with a wheelchair to Russell Falls. From then on, obviously, well, not obviously, but it's not. It's a grade 2. I thought it's wonderful the work that they put into the Mountfield National Park. Today we're heading into the wilderness areas of Strathgordon. So we'll do Strathgordon and we'll look around there. We're not really walking very much today. It's mainly sightseeing. It's quite cold. We're at the highest point of the road as we head towards Strathgordon, so in the wilderness area. We'll see how it goes today. This looks like an arm of Lake Pedder, and I have to say it really reminds me of the Scottish Highlands. This is Ted's Beach, so it's a free camp. We were going to come here, but in the end decided not to, so we've stayed down at near Medina, where we've got the $20 a night paying site. This is the Pedder Wilderness Lodge. Came a bit of a surprise to us. We're at Lake Pedder, so near Strathgordon, and there's this really nice restaurant. They do great pizza, so it might be a lunch solution. Tuck in,
I find that lodge is so surprising, isn't it? And I really find that the job, it's cozy, it's got the fireplace inside.
Interesting to see the remains of the trees from the flooded lake. That's one bloody big dam, 140 meters tall, closing off quite a valley there. And I'm always mixed feelings when I see such a big lake. It's majestic. You can see really nice shapes from the flooding, but you can also see heaps of dead trees on the sides, and that's always a bit of a pity. But look, we need it. Tasmania needs it. This is really quite impressive. We walked across the dam to the other side, so now we've got the view from a different angle. It's bloody high as well, but Lizzie persuaded me to come across. is the last lookout of the day. It's called Red Knoll Lookout. It's still over Lake Pedder, but we've got a 360-degree panorama. I've rarely seen anything like it. It's just a pity it's a bit overcast, but it's stunning.
Here we are standing at Lake Dobson, 8 degrees, and the wind, which is I think going to blow up a bit, so we've got heaps of layers, at least I do. And so we're off to do the Tarn Shelf Walk, and then we'll take it from there. Once we're up there we might go a little bit higher for the views, but so far it shapes up to be like a really good day. All filling in the registration. Let's hope they can read it.
What a view, huh? We're walking along this boardwalk, which is a really nice way of moving quickly in the mountains. The scenery is clearly very alpine. It's beautiful. Beautiful day, and we've got a nice view of the Tarn Shelf from here, so we've decided not to continue along the shelf itself because there will be just down by the waters, but we're going to walk over the ridge and see if we can see something on the other side of the ridge, which is over there. So that's as far as we're going today. We walked just up to the Rodway Ridge there and we got the view on the other side, which was super. So we're really happy with that, and now we'll head back down. Well, that was a nice walk. We're now down on Lake Dobson for our lunch, which I'm very much looking forward to. How did that go, Lizzie?
I think it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. And I think nature is also at a very nice point with the sort of late summer and all the berries and the flowers and all that. And the views were really spectacular.
Yeah. And I was just surprised it wasn't colder. I was expecting much colder weather, so the bag's full of clothes haven't been used, but that's fine. That's the mountains. We'll wrap up this episode here. So if you can like and especially subscribe, we'd really appreciate that, and we'll see you in the next one. We hope you enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment, and see you in the next one.